and you and I are getting healthier together. There's a fair comparison between a garden and the human body, and what we have done to the planet Earth and what we are doing to our own bodies. For instance, we seem to be drowning the earth in chemicals, almost a chemical warfare. 6 billion pounds per year of pesticides and herbicides and fungicides that are used on our fresh produce crop in America. We start talking about chemicals, 20,000 chemicals in regular use in America, most of which have not been tested for their safety or carcinogenicity. Talk about the human body. An American gets 30 vaccinations by the time they're 30 months old. We consume 50 million pounds of antibiotics per year, half of which we take as drugs, the other half of which we get through subtherapeutic use in animal husbandry. So we feed cows, pigs, chickens, all these antibiotics to make them grow faster and to keep them from dying from their unhygienic living conditions. We're getting all those antibiotics, hormones, a lot of things that are questionable safety. What are the results? We now have about 50 million Americans with autoimmune diseases, 80 different autoimmune diseases, and some of them are becoming almost of epidemic proportion, and they have something to do with our poor diet and toxins that we are exposed to. What I'd like to share with you is how you can think of healing can be looked at on an emergency room basis. You're in a car accident, a knife, gun wound, you go to an emergency room, great. You are no better care than near a big city emergency room. On the other hand, chronic illnesses, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, many chronic illnesses respond well to the whole idea of changing the way the body works. What I'm talking about is a healthy human body is self-regulating and self-repairing. So let's draw that comparison again between a garden and a body. I've had people say, I've tried your diet and your supplements and I don't feel any better. And that was yesterday. Well, it's going to be more like a garden in which if you found a plot of land and it wasn't producing, the first thing you would do is go in and pull the sticks, stones, and weeds out of the land. Then you would till it up and you would nourish the soil with compost and nutrients and water and various proper organisms that would nourish the soil. Then you would put the right seeds in the soil, water it, tend it, weed it, and eventually within a couple of months you probably would have a very good garden. And the same thing with our bodies. When we're not feeling well, the best thing to do is detoxify. And that means get the chemicals, heavy metals out, detoxify bad thoughts. Stress contributes greatly to many illnesses in America. So love, forgiveness, patience, kindness, meditation, some form of music might help. Let's talk about how we can detoxify. Feed the body right, just like you would feed a garden. And within a couple of months, you and I and the garden are looking a whole lot better, just like the Garden Song by David Mount. Inch by inch, road by road,